Hey, Sandy. Hi, Char. Oh my god, it looks so bright in here. I think it's like super, super bright. Let me get my stuff ready, actually, like here. Hi, Glory. Hey, Danny. Is it too bright in here? Let me know, because I'm like, I just got a new light, so I don't know if it's too bright. Let me know. Let me know. I feel like it's very, like super bright. Are you guys ready for a sew along? It's my first time doing one, so I am kind of nervous. Hey, Kay. Hi, Cindy. Cindy, didn't you just get a serger? I just thought of you, actually. You're going to be making what I sew, Carmen? Yes, I was going to teach like at least a little sample on how to sew it for the ones that don't have a serger. Aw, thank you, Char. Hey, Jenny. My husband's just watching me. Life's good. I just had to blow him a kiss, y'all. He's just messing with me, like seriously. Reschedule for tomorrow, Cindy? Oh my god, I was hoping you would have it or somebody else to sew along. Babe, they said hi to you. He's out. He's gone. So I wanted to start with introducing myself. My name is Gabby. I'm the owner of Best of Both Worlds Co. I work a lot on customized items, and this live, it's a sew along with me, which is something new for everybody to follow and learn. I will also learn how to teach you guys and get better at what I do. I know Adiani just got a serger. Are you gonna try to use it, Adiani? Adiani, actually. Hey, Connie. And then also, like before anything, I'm gonna be doing a sew along with me every other live, I believe. And so will Amber for Bingham Bliss and Connie from Scandeez. I already have their links on my description in case you guys do want to follow them. How exciting, Ediani. You're going to try? That's awesome. But yeah, like I have actually a sample fabric, which it's old. So I'm going to use this for my sewing part. I had actually messed this up like, I don't know, a year ago. And then the fabric kind of got dirty. So as you can see, like it's going to be a little trial for you guys too. Like I'm just going to do it. You guys can grab anything you would like. It can be a stretchy fabric and it can be like a cotton fabric, whatever you would like. Hey, Sharon. You're in bed, Danny. That's good. Like, what time is it in your time, in your zone? Hey, Camelia. But, all right, let me try to get started and then I'll try to read. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, or I can just show you guys how to thread the serger. Mine's already threaded, but I can redo it. And by the way, it is my first sew along live, so I am nervous. But I mean, I'm not losing anything. I'm just here to grow and try. But yeah, let me see. I'll probably move you guys a little bit too because I have to cut my other blanket. Let me plug it in. Let me see. Okay, Adiani, and whoever else is following, you can start by cutting your blanket, your swaddle, 36 by 36 inches. So let me give instructions to you guys on what to do. So I already cut this one. I actually have to cut this edge right here. Oh my goodness, I think I left my phone upstairs actually. Yeah, I would. Hi, Mom. My mom is watching you guys. I can hear myself, Mom. It's loud. But yeah, you ladies, whoever wants to do a blanket and sew along with me, cut your fabric to 36 by 36. You can make it smaller if you would like, but this is the standard size that I use when I make them to sell for like custom orders. And then sometimes I will add their name with vinyl. Love you too, Mom. Everybody's saying hi, Mom. But okay, let me cut this one so you guys, if you need to cut it, you guys can tag along and everything. I moved my cutting mat, my small one, to this side. So let me cut it. Let me see. Oh, I need my ruler too. Give me a second. Let me see. Put a heart if you're doing a blanket too, or you're gonna attempt to do it. I want to know who's actually trying it. Let me start cutting it. So your measurements should be 36 by 36. You can make it smaller, like I said, or you can have it, make it bigger if you'll like. But to me, 36 by 36 actually works really well. And then obviously, you know, I could just leave this white trim because the serger will cut through it. But I'm trying to cut it so you guys can see, you know, and give you time to cut your fabric and everything. Okay, so let me cut this one. All right. And then I just did it too quick, so let me recut it. And it doesn't have to be perfect too. And then let me move it up. Okay. Oops. And then here's a little extra trim. And let me move you guys this way. All right. And then I do have my sewing machine right there in case of anything. Let me see. Yes, Mary, absolutely. You can absolutely do it. You know, on your free time. This video is gonna be here for you guys to watch it. Glory, yes, I know that feeling too. Like my workroom used to be upstairs, so I would try to close my door and it was pretty loud. So now I'm downstairs and the noise still travels a lot. But yeah, if you guys want to do it, you know, like I said, 36 by 36. It's a quick serge and everything. And if you guys want, you can add them to your shop. There's a lot of different color fabrics and a lot of prints and everything. But this one's like super, super stretchy. All right, let me start. Let me read the last comments and then I'll start serging. Ashley, did you just recently moved? Thank you, Ashley. Yes, Mia, I did see that you bought a sewing machine. I'm so excited for you. Yes, Scandeez. And you guys can actually follow Scandeez too. She'll be doing sew alongs also. And then she'll start Sunday. So let me turn on my serger. And I can always do a sample or a video. Hi Soa. Oh, how to thread your serger if you guys would like. I can make a different video or I can just do it already. But it's pretty simple. I would say if you have the same one as me, I can walk you through a lot of things that I know. Tension wise, let me check that too. Tension for this kind of fabric, I like to use 5, which is in between. 0 to 2 is too low, and then from 8 to 9 is too tight. Of course, I'm not a pro, I'm not an expert, but this is the way how I do it, and it works. And then also, like on the side of the serger, you will have the top one is for stitch length. Like I actually labeled my serger when I got it, guys, so I would learn the basics, and that's what helped me. So on the serger, the top knob will be for stitch length. If you have the same one as me, I think some of you girls probably do. So if you have a low stitch, it's a small. Like the stitches are super close. And if it's a high number, then your stitches will be a lot more separate, which you don't want it to be too separate because you can see the actual fabric and it's just going to start crumbling up and stuff like that if it's too loose, or your fabric will break. But then if you have it too close, then everything crumbles like super, super tight. And then if you pull or you stretch the fabric, your swaddle, then your thread will actually break pretty fast. Hey, Latasha. And then the bottom knob is differential feed. So for stretchy fabrics, if you have this serger machine, use like a 2 or a 1. And for, let me see, and there's a 0.7 to a 1 for non-stretchy fabrics. I hope that helps, or let me know if you guys want me to tell you guys again. So like I said, the top one, the tension, it's a 5. So your fabric doesn't crumble up. And then the first top knob, it's a 2 because I have it at a 2 actually. Lowest, because that's one of the lowest number. So the stitches are not too far apart. Okay, so let me start. I did pink because I'm working with a pink blanket, but usually I use pink, white, and black. So let me start. So you want to grab the corner, the edge of your blanket, and then literally put it under the feed right at the bottom. And you can also, if you're not careful, there's the cutter, the fabric cutter. So it will cut your fabric. And since you already have it pre-cut, you don't have to cut off anything unless it's not straight or something, or you just, I mean, you can start with cutting off the little X's that you don't want. I always try to cut a little bit bigger in case I want to just go faster and faster. So let me start. Okay, you put the feet down, the little thing down, okay? And then you press the pedal and you pull. I usually pull, so I'm gonna try to go a little bit slow. So I usually just pull the fabric as I go. And I stop. I'll stop for you guys if you want. Like I'll stop just to position my fabric better and anything like that. Hey, Amber. All right, let me start with the first. Oh, why will my thread be moving? Let me lift it. And then, yeah, make sure to lift your top. And then, so I'm just going slow for you ladies. Let me know how it's going. I would say back stitch, but right now we're not sewing, so just keep on going. And then, I don't know if you guys can't see. I will have to get the blanket closer to you. Let me see. Let me try to get to the end to show you guys. Oh. And then you can, okay, towards the end, you can keep on stitching. So you'll cut the edge. You'll cut the tip right here. And let me show you guys how it looks. Let me get closer. So this is how it looks. You guys see, like, you can stretch it and it doesn't break. And it's not loose. Like, you have to make sure it's not loose from the edges. If it's too tight, this will literally be crumble. I can show you guys on my sample blanket to see the difference. And then if it's too loose, you'll have the fabric coming out. And then for the tip, usually I just use the fray check glue. But since I'm gonna have to do the other side, I'll just start serging this along so it will stay there. So let me do the other side. All right. By the way, how's it going, Ediani? I know you're trying. And let me see if I can catch up on the comments too. Hi, Athea. Is that your name? Welcome. Hi, Natasha. Hi, Sunset Stitches. Welcome. If you don't have a serger, Glory, I was going to do a little sample with the sewing machine. Hi, Pauline. Oh, thank you, Sunset. I really like this one too. Like, it's a soft pink. I love like soft color, like pastels. You're following along, Ariani. Let me know if you have any questions or something. I guess put a lot of red hearts or something, because I'm trying to catch up on the comments too. And yes, serging takes a lot of practice, and sewing too. Like, I am no pro. That's why, like I said, I'm here to grow with you guys and then teach you guys what I know. But you see, like this tip, the tip of your fabric, if you're serging and you stop serging, you can just hide it on the edge and then we'll serge along. All right. I'm trying to go kind of slow, guys, too. Thank you, Sandy. Yes, subscribe and like the video and share it if you'd like to. Let me keep on going. All right, so I already got to the corner of this blanket. So I usually just lift. I just lift up the feet and then turn my blanket. That way I don't have to just cut the thread and then serge it again, and then I don't have to worry about hiding all the threads in between. Wait, what did you ask, Adiani? Ask again, because I didn't see it. I just saw you just saw what I answered whatever you were talking about. You're using your serger, right? It should be easy and fast as much as like this one. All right. Once you get to the corner, like I said, you just lift the feet. I think I still have like a little bit more to go. So literally I just lift the feet, turn the fabric, and then start serging. And I mean, this is the way how I do it. Not all of us do it the same, but this works for me, and it's fast and easy. Let me see. What else have you guys said? Oh, you asked how would I turn the corners? That's what you were asking. Now I see your question, Adiani. No, Mia, they don't have the seam allowance because they have the cutting blade. So if you already pre-cut it and you like the size and everything, you have to go super close to the fabric, but just try to be careful that you're not cutting whatever else you don't want to get cut. But then also, like, if you have like an extra inch that you want to get rid of, or you didn't do like a straight cut, then you can literally start from the beginning with like half an inch, start cutting, and then the blade will cut it for you. Crooked. Yes, it takes a lot of practice. I mean, mine is not perfect, like I said, but I'm pretty good at it, I would say. I'm pretty confident on the swaddles and everything. I have made a lot. I used to make a pretty good amount a lot back then. And I believe, like, you know, like from people that I gifted them to or sold them to. 2 of my friends still have it, and a client too. Like their babies love the swaddle, and they did the name with vinyl, and it lasted pretty long. They use it as like a little lovey blanket, you know, or it's like their go-to blanket because they're soft and everything. But I love seeing babies bundle up and swaddle in these blankets. Thank you, Amber. The beginning is a nutshell. I'm like so nervous. I still am a little bit nervous, I would say, but the beginning, I didn't even know where to start from, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Let me see. So I'm turning it again. I'm at the very, very edge of the corner already. So, and literally this takes about 3 minutes maybe when you serge. I'm not sure. Like I think about that long. And I'm already at the last part. And then right now, I have the very, very tip of my fabric from when I started. So I'm kind of trying like a cheat sheet, and I'm trying to hide it, and then we'll get serged together. So let me lift it. I'll try to hide it in there. And it works, actually. It works a lot of times that you're able to hide your thread under. That way you don't have to worry about hiding your thread all the time. Or like cutting it, because you do have to be careful with the excess thread. You have to hide it, or you can cut it and use some fray check glue, I believe it's called. All right, let me see. All right. So this is the last end, right? And this is the tip where I started. So I kind of hit it. Let me see if you guys can see. I'm trying to show you guys. So I kind of hit it going the opposite way. So now I can just cut it. Thank you, Latasha. And then this one, I like to cut it and fray check, but you can also grab like a big needle with a big loop and then just hide it like Amber does. I haven't had no problems cutting it actually so far. So I would say fray check really does work. So let me cut it. And then I'll cut it close. And then let me show you, ladies. So this is a pretty quick tutorial, I would say. Like I wanted to show you, I'm not done yet, but I wanted to show you guys how fast you can serge a blanket. Like super, super fast. Hold on. Super, super fast. And usually this is how I do it. Like I just serge them, fray check the end, and if they want a name, I'll add a name on the corner. And then the ones that wanted to know how to do it with the sewing machine, let me see. This is just a sample blanket that I had messed up a while back, so I can do it on this one. I'll just cut this edge because it has been serged before. So let me cut the edge, and then you can either iron the tip, fold it in about 1/4 of an inch, and then you fold it in again. And of course you can iron it or you can just pin it, or iron it and pin it as you go. So this is the second fold. And you just go like that. You see? So you'll pin it as you go. I mean, right now it's serged. So I want to cut it first to show you guys if it was exactly like you guys fabric. All right, let me cut this one to show you guys. And also, I guess, move you this way for a little bit. Let me put it right here. So I already cut the first half. I'm gonna cut the other end. Also, before moving to the sewing part, do you guys want me to show you the difference of the tension? A high tension, what a high tension does to your blanket, and then what a low tension does. Let me know if you guys want me to show you that. That way, if you guys go through that problem, you can just know like a high number, what it does to your seam, and then a lower number. Because honestly, I think some people, like, they don't teach you the difference of your tension. And sometimes I do have, when I was starting, I would have a lot of tension problems. And I still do sometimes, I don't always understand everything. Yes, Mary. I started with sewing, a sewing machine, then a serger, then a Cricut maker, and then now I have a Brother P800. Let me see. Let me cut the other side. All right. Okay. Let me see. Cindy, you'll make so many things once you get your serger. Like, it makes everything faster. Like, you don't have to worry for a lot of things for sewing them, like folding them and everything, because it already looks nice, and if it's a blanket, then they end up getting stretched, and the edges, they still fold in, so you sometimes can't even see the edges. Oh, you happen to know me? That's awesome. I have good things about Janome, honestly. Wait, what is a wigger hoop and faster? All right, okay. So let me do the tension. What, baby? Oh, he's crying from a thing. Oh. Okay, so what, puppy? Let me put the tension to high so you guys can see. So all I'm gonna do is move the top tension to a higher number. So I will show you the difference from what I did to a higher number. It makes a big difference. When I didn't know about, hey, little Lexico, hey. When I didn't know about tension, I would move it. Or I just wouldn't touch it, Different fabrics, different things. So for stretchy, I'm gonna put it at a 9. That's the highest you can go to. For stretchy, a 9, it's like a very, very tight stitch. Oh, it even locked my needle already. Oh, I thought it had. I was like, no. Let me try a 9 and I'll show you guys what happens. All right. Okay, so I did just a little bit with the 9 and this is what happened. Can you guys see? Like, it's so tight that if you stretch, like if you were to stretch this thread, it would break. It would literally break. Unless if you're trying to do like a dress or something that you do want your fabric to be already ruffle a little bit, then you can, I would say, absolutely do it at a higher tension. But let me see. So now I'm gonna try with a 1 so you guys can see the difference. And then what a 1 is gonna do is gonna be super loose. All right, let me start. Okay, like it's not even surging for me right now because it's that loose. Let me cut it. I'm gonna have to rethread my serger. So the bottom didn't catch. You see? There's nothing. And let me do a 5. Let me see. Let me show you guys a 5. Okay. Okay, hold on. My bottom thread just broke. My God. No. Give me a second. I guess you guys are going to get to see how to thread it, I believe. Let me see if I can get you guys closer. Yes, I actually have done that. And I'm like, I always have like little scissors, but I don't even know where I put them at anymore. So let me rethread my serger. My bottom thread broke. Yep. So I don't know if you guys will be able to see. I am doing the right thread, the furthest right. You run it from right here. Can you guys see? Or let me move the camera. Okay. So let me see. This is gonna be pretty hard. From this, you place a spool, run it through this little hole, and then you run it to the back on this little gap. Run it to this. Let me see. You run it through this hole, down the line, down. I'm trying to use right now. I wish I had my phone, you guys. I'm trying to use my webcam. Okay, let me hold it. Okay, so I'm right here. You run it through the hole on top, inside, through the back of the line, hook it here, run it through the hole, down this line, and it literally tells you right here how to do it. I'm trying to see if it focuses. Let me see. Hold on, let me see if it focuses. And then let me see there. Okay. How can I get it to focus? I just got this webcam. Okay, so once you go down, it tells you to loop it on the 5. You go all the way down. And this is going to be the hard part, trying to record and loop everything. I usually do it with both hands. You go under the 2 little hooks right here, in between, over. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I need. No, I don't even have my phone charged, honestly. You go over and then you move the number 9. Let me move it. Okay, so you see this little end? Let me see. It's so black. It's so like dark, you guys. I don't even think you guys can see. Can you guys see? I don't even know if I'm trying to show you something. I need better lighting, I would say. Let me see. Give me a second. All right.